Good morning, guys, and welcome to another day in the life of a PA student. It's your boy Kyle out here just doing some hygiene, don't mind me, and going to be doing some studying early this morning to try to catch up because your boy's behind. What's new? But a little pop quiz for the listeners. What thyroid condition can cause prolactinemia or elevated prolactin levels? If you guess primary hypothyroidism, good for you. You get a cookie. Here's your cookie. Here's me trying to figure out the answer to that question and just continuing to grind before our big comp exam, which will allow us to go on rotations, which I'm super excited about. So stay with me, guys. We have a pretty action-packed day today, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. Hey guys, so I'm all ready for school. We've got a pretty exciting day today. We're going to be practicing IVs, which is really cool. So yesterday we got to do some blood draws, and today we'll be doing IVs. We actually got to draw blood on each other. For those of you that don't know, we are currently studying for our comp, 200 questions, and you have to pass this to go on rotations, which I've been saying, this is like rotations is like the thing we wanted to go to school for, to really learn medicine and get out there and, do some hands-on stuff. So that's really exciting, but also there's a ton of material we have to go through. But today, like I said, we're going to be doing some IVs, IV placement. I don't know if we're going to be able to practice on each other for that, or if it will just be on like a dummy or like a fake arm. But nonetheless, I'm going to try to get some footage of us working on that. I think that would be really, really cool for you guys to see, and also just to document. It was fun yesterday. The blood draws we did, we got to practice on like a hand, and then we went over and we got supervised on doing it on each other. And so we would draw the blood, and we would have to practice switching tubes and all that stuff. So it was really fun. It was a good time. A little nerve-wracking is your first time, but we used I think 25 gauge, so they didn't really hurt, and they were much smaller. So that was nice. So yeah, so we'll be doing IVs today, which is really cool. And we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know. I'll get some video. You'll see it right after this once we leave. My group is the first group to go today, which is cool. And then after that, we have a little bit of a lull before we have a lecture on geriatric care. So that's a 3-hour lecture from 1 to 4. And then when we get back, it's just going to be grind, study for that comp coming up. So super excited, and tag along, guys. Let's see how IVs go. All right, guys, here it is. Here's the IV. Now, in the comments, don't berate me. I know this isn't perfect technique. I didn't do it perfectly right, but this is a learning experience. So you saw me cleaning off the location where I'm going to. I already found my vein right before this, and all you're doing is palpating to try to feel that vein that you think is going to be good to start the IV line. So I'm just going to get this. This is almost like a little plastic seal thing that you'll put over the IV. I'm just getting that set up on the patient just so it's a little bit easier. And here I couldn't find the tourniquet. So here I am placing it, and it's actually kind of hard to make. Your first few times you feel like you're putting it on tight, but it's just not tight enough. So you got to really make sure you're pulling on that thing. So now I'm going to get the IV ready, and the IV we were using was pretty jank, honestly. It wasn't the best one. Even our professor was saying it's not the best because it doesn't have really, the mechanism behind it isn't that great. So what you really want to do here is go right into the vein. You'll see, I forget what it's called, like a flash, that's what it's called. So you'll see blood come into the IV. Once you see that, you're in the vein. And then you can see me right there. I'm putting my thumb on the top. I'm pushing in the catheter, actually the IV catheter, into the patient. And now I'm pulling back the needle to get the needle out of the patient. Right here, I should be releasing the tourniquet. And that's a big mistake there, because you don't want to leave it on too long, because it can change. It can, 1, hurt the patient, and 2, it can change some blood levels. So as you can see, I'm securing the IV here now, and then I should have undone the tourniquet, and my teacher's making me, aware of that now. And then, this is the part that's a little tricky. You're supposed to try to put some pressure on top of the vein that you entered, so the blood doesn't just start pooling out. But I couldn't figure out how to get my hand placement there. But as you can see, I attached the IV, and we are good. And we're gonna head home, try to get some more studying in here. And as you can see, I'm studying, getting ready for that comp again. Never-ending cycle, guys, but it's almost there. We're almost there. Hey guys, so it is 8:15, 8:16 here. We've pretty much been going since I got home, which I don't even remember what time that was. I think around 5:30ish, so it's been about probably like 3.5 hours of studying straight through. I probably got another hour and a half in me. I just finished my second full module I've gone through, and those were kind of the bigger, longer ones, and now I'm starting dermatology here. This is a longer lecture. It's about 210 slides. So the goal is to get through that tonight in the next hour and a half, and then hopefully finish this one tomorrow morning before class. So tomorrow we're doing injections, so we're practicing injections. So that'll be really cool. So we are broken up into groups. So my group doesn't go until about 11 o'clock, which is nice. So the plan is to kind of get up at 5 and study for a few hours, probably 5 to 10 a.m. Just to kind of hopefully get through that module 1, and then I'll kind of be on track where hopefully I can finish another smaller module that afternoon, because I think we'll get back at around 3, or at least most of it, and finishing up the following morning. I'm really trying to catch up because Friday is this coming Friday. I don't know when I'm going to post this. It's Valentine's Day. Me and my fiance are going to get dinner, have a nice night, so I won't get as much studying done, which is fine. You know, everyone needs a break. And if you're watching this and you're considering PA school and you haven't seen any of my other videos, I'm studying for a comp. I might have said that. I probably mentioned that earlier. So this is like the biggest exam, so that's why the studying's been kind of crazy. This is very uncharacteristic of me. I'm more of a more laid-back studying, I would say, comparative to other PA students. But you know, this is kind of the big thing you have to pass, get through. So if you're looking into PA school and you're thinking about it, it's good, it's fun, you learn a lot, it's definitely accelerated, it's definitely a lot of material at once though, and so this is kind of like that end where we're trying to remind ourselves of everything we've learned over the last 7-8 months and cram it into our face in about a week to take an exam on it. So I'm really excited to get done. Obviously it's kind of exhausting, just, you know, my back hurts, I'm all tight, but it will be well worth it, because then we'll be going on to our rotations, and that's where the hands-on stuff starts, and it's really exciting, and I can't wait to bring you guys along to show you guys how that goes. So again, tomorrow we'll do injections. I'll try to take some videos of that, see if I can incorporate it into another video to show you guys what that's like. And this is kind of the fun stuff. Most of PA school is just going to class, studying, taking notes, and all that stuff. There's not a lot of hands-on stuff, because you need to get a solid base, a solid foundation before you can actually learn how to do more of the hands-on stuff, which kind of sucks, because that's where, at least personally, I think the fun comes in. So we have done some other hands-on stuff, like other more, I guess, sensitive exams we've practiced, and now we're doing some of the IVs, blood draws we did yesterday. Today we did IVs, and then tomorrow we'll do injections, and then we'll start doing suturing, which is really exciting, because from what I've heard on our surgery rotations, first day they can ask you to kind of close up, which is pretty cool. Pretty nerve-wracking, but pretty cool. If you're prepared, like my program, make sure you're prepared. It won't be nerve-wracking, and we'll crush it. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I'm just going to do probably another hour and a half of studying. I just wanted to get this video filmed in case I'm too tired and just pass out later. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment with a question. I can answer it in the next video. If you have any questions about like housing, finances, you know, what I do on my time off, and I'm going to try to show you guys that as I go. But if you have any specific questions, I'd love to give you my opinion or advice on anything, if you're considering PA school or if you're in PA school. So thanks. Peace.